Right, welcome back, boys and girls. Now, I just want to show you something quickly. I mean, they say this sometimes mods don't like each other, right? And you just got to stand with it. I'll put this on the floor, ready? That's not me steering it, by the way. Lift it up and just stop. That doesn't happen with the Bobcats. I've used this mod on the Bobcats and it does not do that. Now we're gonna put it down, watch. Yeah! Woohoo! It don't like you, baby. Yeah, I just want to show you something. Because I've used this mod, well, the skid steer for a while. So, let's put it down nicely. I can't put it down nicely. Wants to play silly buggers with me. I don't know. I think this is not what this was about today. This is quite a new one. Used that a lot. That's something I don't quite know. Oh, did we not buy that? No, we did. I don't know. But this mod I've been using, I've never had that. But then I had it on the Bobcat and it didn't. It was alright on the Bobcat. On the floor? Behaving itself. So, someone there don't like each other. Anyway, that's not what this was about today. Right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. That's random. So today is all about the new, you know, fairies and yeah, that. Right, it's all about this right here. Yeah, I take it it's a very American DLC because we're gonna buy everything here. Buy that. Now I did do a previous video and I enjoyed it. I'm not going to go through all the features and, you know. And we're not going to buy the Fords. Because basically that is the Ford. And we done a whole video just on the Fords. And what we like and what we didn't like and... Well, wasn't going to buy the Ford. Not buying the Ford. We're buying a done-up Ford. Right, which will we'll break it into three parts, really. I mean, it's the easiest way to do it. Unless anyone wants me not to do that, but by that time, I would have already done it. So there's that. And then you got these. Then that. We'll take this. Because no, we won't. I'll show you it. We have this. And that comes in 3 different variants, if you like. But what I want to have a look at today is this, because we're only on a little map, so as you can see, that lot has just took up a bow space. So this, oh, they're not gonna like it. Look at the number-plates. They've all got the same Ford badge on. We should have really changed that, but you know what? Deal with it. Oh, nice. Okay, so you don't put it on. Right, okay, we'll use this separately. We'll give that one its benefit because it hasn't got the battery. Let's just put it on. Let's just do it. So it goes up in power, yeah? A lot in the power. We're talking nearly 300 brake, nearly. And we'll go for that. We're gonna put. So back, is it? Oh, we put weights on there. Or we can get rid of it. Oh. Just so we just can't get rid of that either. Right, okay. I wouldn't get it all on there anyway. But we'll do it just to see. Oh. But like I said, you wouldn't have got it all on anyway. Oh, what? Why not customize it? Obviously not. Sorry about that, boys and girls. Going round in circles. Alright. Miles away. I'm not worried about the Fords because you ain't gonna get say. You wouldn't get it all on, that's proven. Right. So we can stick with that. Now as you say, look, very American because like I say, the wheels, you know, that pole. Like I say, it's very American, so we won't be using it here. We're in England. There's one. Now the only thing I'm bouncing and kicking off about is the fact we got Fords. Because none of this I'm going to use. I'm not going to use that. I use the Ford because it's short forward, you know. I can deal with that. But this, it's lovely. And for you Americans, you're gonna be, or even Canada, Australia even, you're gonna love them. You're going to bite your nails so badly. You know, you're gonna love it. I'm the English farmer. And I'm not going to start bouncing up and down over this. I mean, I'm sorry. It's lovely and all that. And they sound nice. I mean, where is it? No, not this one. This is not nice. I mean, look at the shine on it. The models, you could not fault them. They're lovely. The thing that's annoyed me a little bit, it's about Ford coming into the game and whatnot. Right. We've got... Well, this darn thing didn't even go into mass production. It was a one-off tractor, I believe. You know? So how that's even got here, I do not know. You know? I mean, don't get me wrong, they're lovely, like I say. And for you Americans... Oh, what's happened there? Is that me? What's that sticking up? Anyway. They're lovely. Okay? Right. Getting back to the pack. So that's that. That's my opinion. My honest opinion. Now, these... You know... Let's just go into tractors for a minute. Big tractors. Okay. Little tractors. So they are new mate for the game. None of them are here in any other shape, form. Okay. Okay. Right, okay. Right, this, again, the Americans, love it. This, American, this, you get what I'm saying. This, yeah, just comes in, well, let's just buy it. Comes like that. Then you got that option. Now, we did that right. Yep, 3 of them. And you can change the wheels and whatnot. That I'll probably use. I could probably get away with using that. I mean, why we can't have the backs changed? Like some of them. I don't know. Just change that. So it's having all 3 out. So we got solid fertilizer in that one. We've got solid fertilizer in that one. So them 2 do solid fertilizer. And this one ain't too sure what it can have. Well, let's see what it can have. Can it, you know, whites here, vehicle, yes. So, diesel, def, okay, air, unknown, okay. Must be more to that. Empty, empty, air, what? I don't know. I don't think this is working. With the mod that they, you know, with the new, I suppose. Sprayer 1. Sprayer 2. Sprayer 3. 4. Let's do sprayer 4. This will be interesting. Air. Nothing else. Air in it. Don't know where the air went. But you feel it now. So the air must be filled. Okay. Right, 1. Herbicide. Right. Liquid fertilizer. Or empty. Right, so, you know. That's quite good. But we do need to find out where the yield's gone. Diesel. It wasn't there, was it? Diesel. Right. We got diesel back. Well, we just wish our lucky. We got diesel back. So yeah, it's working. It's just death. I don't know. Again, it's very American. Look, this is. Well, let's just show you what I mean right there. Indicators so far out. You know what I mean? We got them at the bottom. Lights, beacons. That's a good point. Have we got any indicators on this darn thing? Huh? Okay, so they work there. Is it me, or am I just stupid? Okay, right. Yeah. Let's get us out in the field, have a little play in the field, shall we? This is after having a little play yesterday. Well, today you're going to see it. You know. Very, very nice model. But again, very American. That's my understanding on this beastie. So I'm hoping there might be a European one come out. At some point. Maybe. Don't know. So, we got John Deere in game. So, you know, again, what do I do? I think I might just plant that. Right over there. Right. And the big Roy. Well. I can't quite get it on the garage roof. If I could, I probably would. I can. With an ornament, I suppose. Well, I think I can guarantee that no one has done that with the big boy. Right, that's the best place for that. Yeah. You know, they bring you all that. We want these. Bobcats. Old, medium, and new. These people are waiting for them. Waiting for them. Right. So what else was in it? What I say? There was quite a bit, but it was all... Alright, imagine this. Let's buy this. Let's change the colour. Let's leave the colour. Colour's alright. Let's buy this. Right. Blue. Lovely, yeah? And let's go and buy... So I wasn't going to. Buy the big boy, yeah? There we go. I mean, a lot of you guys might play on different maps. I am the English farmer. I normally play on English maps. So, for one reason I say, oh, let's buy this. Let's use this. Triples, yeah, why not? You know. On off we go. Well, when the darn thing can hardly move it. And bearing in mind this is empty. So I can't really use that. And that's the most powerful one, right? Triples on, yeah? So I go, okay. You know what? I'm going to use a tractor. We use this. No? Let's use this. And let's go down the country lane. Now you know where my farm is. So now I've got to make out that I've been to America, Australia or Canada, bought one of these over, imported it over. Well, it's fine, import it over. Hey, what, she's moving with it, eh? And now we've got to drive it down the country lane. With any traffic, mate, we are screwed. We are potatoes and money. You know? Yeah, looks like there's a bit of work down here done. I'll just about get under the tree line. Yeah, oh, we're in a ditch. Okay. Well, we'll work with that. Now they are having a bit of work done down here, so just have to bear with everything. And we are returning to our farm. Go down the side. Oh well, we've seemed to manage that quite nicely. So, okay, so this might be a usable thing. Maybe. Yeah, that could be usable. Okay. Right. But that's got to be made up in your head. And that, well, yeah, it's a nice size bin, isn't it? In American map, Australian, Canada, even Germany would go down quite nice. Now this, bad boy, quite, it's a shame. So the only good thing about this turning up, you know, right. How was that? So we've covered that. We've covered all this. This thing, 400 and say 550 brake horsepower. Well, again, I mean, all right, and big, yeah, big. Same with these, all big. This is the smallest one. Let's try this. Let's just pretend that that's quite small. See how big this is. Oh, US. See, this is what we needed. This is a US spec now. Or did I miss that on the tractors? Let's buy this. Was there a US spec on the tractors? Did this say US spec? Nah. Did any of this? Where is it? Did this? Nah. Did this? Nah. Did this? Nah. Get my point now. This would be a nice tractor to use, that's would have been. You know? Maybe this is a US spec. Maybe this is US. Let's look at that. Let's see by now. Let's put bigger wheels on it. Okay, so that I could probably use. I could probably use that. That, you know, could be. I might go up for that. When see what it's like with the wire tires. In the pole, it gives it away. Look. On that pole to go. That's an American type thing, you know. We'll get this. Again, you know it's American. Australian. We got to show it. Mirrors. Big tanks. You know. You've got lots of colours. That's something, you know. You wanted it, I don't know. You want wheels. Of course, you could probably have it with all the other little bits and pieces. I've got to give it the benefit of the doubt, you know. And can you get in the back there? Nah. That's supposed to be a screen there. Well, don't know. See, what I don't understand, the mirrors, they're all working, lovely. So, reversing camera. Would it... Is that it there, the camera? Mirror? I don't know. It's food, and then what do you do? The minute you hit that, turns on the camera, you know? Can't be hard. Right. I mean, again, it's very nice. You know? It's not really, like, you know. What was that slurry carrot? Let's have a look and see what that. Well, how many ponies did you need for that? Let's have a look. How many ponies? Alright, so 220. 220, okay. 220, and if I decided to go with this bad boy, and it was on that spec, 220, so that's 5. $255. If I went with, say, Michelin's like I normally do, and if I went with, I'd have to go with twins. It's getting over that, isn't it? Well, let's buy that. We know that's high spec. No, I'm not moaning. Or maybe I am moaning. The English don't get nothing. Ever. That's how I feel. You know? That's quite a nice size. I could do that. Because I've got cows, you know, I want something new. And the reason I'm showing you this, just Giants never thought to do anything really nice, but this wheel option, it's yeah. Right, so it's alright, let's just do something right. So it's up, I'm gonna be fair with it, I'm gonna load it up, right? I'm gonna load it I'm gonna load this up with slurry. Ready? Look at that. The wheel went down automatically. Giants. Love it. You know, for that reason, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use it just for that one reason. I think I can get this around the yard. I think I'll be quite good with this. You know, 200, what was it, 275 or something? 155 brake horsepower. Yeah, putting it quite nicely. You know, I'm starting to change my mind a little bit, you know? We've got something I can use. And with that new bit on it, I like that. You know, we got mods that do it, but you got to do it manually. So that's how narrow space mods will come out of it. You know, yeah, it'd be very nice. Now I'm going to do a hit, skip, and a jump because we can. Right, we're in the field. You gonna figure it out? Yeah, it's only grass. Fertilizer on my grass, it's ready to harvest, okay, whatever. But I can leave them two quite happily and that'll be done. Yeah, okay. I'll take that all day long. I don't like putting slurry down, so thank you, Giants. So this is already a harvest now then. No, it's still growing, right? It's still going. Right. So this it's lovely. If you was an American player, Australian, Just like the American trucks. You could have that. Very nice indeed. Right. So we've covered, these are all going to be the same. That's lovely. Let's try some pink. And grims. Black. I've got to shout this one out. No, not that. Because this is a new feature now, which can be put onto most equipment. You know, we're not talking mods here, boys and girls. We're talking... I want to get in there. It will work. It's just that it's very close to that of a tractor. Now I'm going to put this in the field. Just because we want to show it off a little bit better than in the yard. Right. Not designed for mud and ploughed fields, so... Right. Let's get up in the air so we can show this off. Ready? I love this. Nothing major, but it's real. You know? Thank you, Giants. That probably means... Not that. And if they're going to bring that into all the machinery that does that sort of thing, probably means now that something like, I believe this one, yeah. Okay. Let's fill it up. Let's see if they've fixed their silly problem. Solid fertilizer. Right, so this fills up. We can't do this. Does it leak through? Oh ho ho! Yes. Very nice. And this one, well, this one's got a tank as well. Okay, let's fill that one out then. Whoops. I'm talking and doing it. It's not really working, is it? Solid fertilizer. You're sick of teeth of it coming through. Look at this, watch. And the ladder goes down, look. Oh, I love that. That's something I could get myself into. Does this one do it? Does this one have a ladder? Okay, this one don't have a ladder. I suppose because it comes from there, doesn't it, and up. A view is like walking through. Yeah, okay, right. You two doing it, lovely. This one got a ladder. Okay. Yeah, I like this. Not very fast, but doable. I like this. Okay, let's see what this will hold. Maybe we don't want to build the truck. Maybe we want to build the trailer. Right, very cool. Wait. Oh, everything. Yeah, potatoes. What? Whoa. Oh, wood chip, sorry. I was saying, that's impressive. Seed. See, that'd be good for the seed. Yeah, it's everything, isn't it? Mixed ration, let's have some of that. Alright, now let's see if it bleeds through. Yeah, George, I don't want to prove myself right. I want you to get it right. And I think you've cracked it. You know? And that goes up and down. And that's going to come forward, I take it. Oh, we're going backwards, okay. No, I like that. I'm going to unload here. And we can make a right mess on the floor. Yeah. Maybe it unloads a bit quick, but it's not such a bad thing, is it? And this is very slow. It's a bit weird, isn't it? No, I like that. That, again, is very American, I'd imagine. And I like it. I probably won't use it, but again, I like it. Right. Oh dear. Now, this is it. I used all that money up. I put in £4 million. Oh, I can lease it. Let's lease it. So I'll tell you, if you find this, it's on beta. The lights don't work, he knows about it. Don't phone him, he knows. Just let him be grateful for him to put this out there. The only one I can find. No? Maybe that can be done a bit better, this can be done a bit better. Take it off, don't have it on there. Impulse. Right. That's not the one I wanted to be in. Why is she take me back to the old Fords? Right. That's all I see every time I see him. You know? Right. Now if you don't want to go down the big option with that other thing. This. It's the same darn thing as that, but for less money. So this, yes, I would probably use. If you can get something to drive it, go. Right. Oh, like that. A little lever there. What's that lever? Look. Holding it back in. Watch. Oh, I like that. I like that. Sorry. Yeah, it rolls again. So it's got like some grid over it. Right, let's see what this one does. There's a solid fertilizer. Fair enough. Not coming through. Oh, what's that? What's that moving there? Oh, the ladder again. Haha. Loving it. Oh, this looks like, oh, this looks nice. A bit of solid fertilizer down. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this DLC is, for me, I could probably use that. Get away with that quite easily. Might even get rid of it. Use this. I don't like these arms. I know it's very American, like, you know. Canada, sort of, you know. Even Australia, like, you know. Very nice. Right. Unfortunately, that is the time. There's a load of people that showed you the other ones, you know. There's my interpretation. You know. Now, if there was bobcats in it, I would have gone over the moon. I would have gone over the moon so much, you guys wouldn't have known what to do with me. You know? Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to say goodbye. Good night to you all. You know? And I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Until next time, I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.